Hello and welcome to a new software release update video, and this time it's for AccessOS 12.9. My name is Madeleine and I'm with the AccessOS product management team at Axis Communications. Let's go through what's included. Let's begin with some general updates. Some minor quality improvement for keyframes for toggable overlay streams has been done. For the web interface, we have added a possibility to exclude the images when you download the server report, and also added that you can download it from the context menu. Furthermore, we have a new AccessOS web interface help, and lastly, a field for SAN has been added in the Create Certificate signing request. For cybersecurity, we have added the possibility to set system-wide passphrase complexity settings to enforce password policy compliance. Apache and curl has been updated to improve cybersecurity, and we have addressed 4 CVEs. Axis Object Analytics has improved the training algorithm, updated the threshold for personal protective equipment detection for shorter alarms and delays, and improved detection accuracy. Now for a few product-specific updates. We have added the ability to set the delay time for the IR cut filter, the number of seconds that should pass until the day-night algorithm makes the switch, and can be changed depending on the use case. This applies only for certain RPEC 9 products with IR cut filter support. In on-screen control, you will be able to start and stop the heater for some P14 and Q16 products. Axis Audio Manager Edge has also been updated with new features. Now let's look closer on some of the updates done in the web interface. Under Reports and Logs, you will find the possibility to exclude images from the server report. And from the context menu, you will also now be able to download the server report. Furthermore, from the context menu, you will find the new help for AccessOS web interface. You have now 2 different links, one for the product user manual and one for the web interface help. Previously, these were all in the same, but are now divided, making the user manual clearer, where you will find product overviews, use cases, specification, troubleshooting, etc. The AccessOS web interface help includes all features and settings for all AccessOS different devices. In AccessOS 13, password complexity will be mandatory for new accounts. Old accounts will not be changed and need to be handled manually. But already now in AccessOS 12.9, you will have the ability to set system-wide password complexity to enforce password policy compliance. You will have 2 profiles to choose from: lengths, where the password must be at least 15 characters long, or complexity, where the password needs to be at least 12 characters, containing 1 upper and 1 lower letter, 1 numeric digit, and 1 special character. You have the possibility both in the web interface as shown here and as a device configuration API through Vapix. If you want to know more, please read about all the coming breaking changes in the AccessOS portal. We have added a new topic in the AccessOS knowledge base about the browser warning you may see when HTTPS only is enabled. When you access an Axis device over HTTPS, your browser might display a message like "Your connection is not private." This happened because the browser cannot fully verify the certificate. Axis devices generate a self-signed certificate at first boot. And the same applies to the IEEE 802.1AR Security Device Identity Certificate, also known as the Axis Device ID, that is installed during production. Since these certificates aren't issued by a public certificate authority, the browser cannot automatically validate them. That is why you see the warning. It's important to understand that this does not mean that the connection is unsafe. It simply means that the certificate couldn't be fully verified. Most browsers allow you to proceed manually after acknowledging the warning. If you like more details, please check out the full explanation in the AccessOS knowledge base. And note that in AccessOS 13 coming in September, HTTPS only will be set by default. Thank you so much for listening. Please check out our links below for more information and feel free to subscribe to our Access OS playlist on YouTube. Thanks again and see you next time.